Why did Anakin cry on Mustafar? Hello there, welcome to another video. Before we get into it, make sure you hit the like button and subscribe to the channel.
Do it.
When you hit subscribe, hit the bell so you never miss another video. Now, with that out of the way, let's get into it. Revenge of the Sith is my favorite Star Wars movie and my favorite movie of all time. A big part of that is because, well, it's amazing, and also it's a huge part of my childhood. Back when I was young, my parents bought me and my siblings the DVD, and with that came a lot of the behind the scenes. A lot of extra things with it. But even with knowing a lot about this movie specifically, one of the biggest questions I and a lot of other fans had was, why was Anakin crying on Mustafar? And the reason we never got an answer to this is because there's no behind the scenes, no explanation. George Lucas doesn't explain it in an interview. The answer can only be found in the novelization. There's a lot of interesting things in the novelization that we never really get, so I will likely be covering a lot from the Revenge of the Sith novelization. But as for the answer to the question at hand, the reason Anakin was crying on Mustafar isn't because of any of the younglings that he killed, isn't because of any of the Jedi or the loss of Mace Windu, isn't because of the loss of any of the friends that he forced to betray him and that he has betrayed. It is because of the loss of his former self. The fact that Anakin had become what he swore to destroy, a Sith Lord. And just the fact that he was so far away from what the boy on Tatooine wanted to be, and what he thought he had to do to save Padme. The psychology of Anakin is so interesting to me because a lot of people believe that he is just a dull character and that the performance from Hayden Christensen was really terrible. But George Lucas has said himself that he portrayed Anakin perfectly and exactly how George wanted him to. Hayden Christensen learned and knows so much of the character because he asked George Lucas so that he could portray the character exactly how he wanted him to. He even had some of the tones and cadences of James Earl Jones. For example, when Darth Vader says, "Yes, my master," it sounds a little bit more like,
"Yes, my master."
Which is why when Anakin says it, it sounds more like, "Yes, my master." He was mimicking how Darth Vader said certain things, so that it could match as perfectly as it possibly could. And in my opinion, I think if George had maybe one extra movie to tell the story of Anakin during the Clone Wars, that people would understand a lot better Anakin's character. But yes, that is why Anakin cried on Mustafar. Not because of any of the terrible, evil things that he had done in the pursuit to save Padme, but because he was mourning the loss of his former self and everything he wanted to be. But what do you think? Let me know in the comments below. Make sure you hit the like button and subscribe to my other channel called Stop Motion Commotion. I'm releasing a new Star Wars fan film on that channel on the 22nd. So, don't miss it. That's all I got for you guys today. Bye.